Being drunk an entire week in your 20s is like so
easy
like,
peasy.
I mean, you took a couple days off, right? You know, but now it's like, oh my God, get help.
I was drunk from September to December, so now I've got to calm it back.
1, 2, 3.
Stand up, girl.
Not break the microphone.
Hey, what's up? I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
And we're just a couple of Vegas girls.
Living the not so Vegas life.
Yeah, but we're not regular Vegas girls.
We're cool Vegas girls. Kinda.
And this is the Keeping It Casual podcast,
where we talk about everything and nothing all at once. Let's do it.
I like when you saying it out.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I love that stupid movie.
Would you say let's do it?
Let's do it. When one of the listeners came in to pick up her tickets, she was one of the ones that was like, I want to give you a hug and send you my love and whatever. She was like, I don't remember what she said, but I said something like, oh yeah, we'll do it. She goes, let's do it, like from our intro.
Oh, that is great.
It was cute.
That is hilarious. Dude, the listeners are hilarious, and the people that have reached out to us are hilarious. More than we'd ever even knew was even there, you know?
Thank you guys so much.
We promise that's it, though. We're not going to be the person that calls you every week and just cries to you, okay? We're here to empower and to motivate.
We'll cry to each other and then come here and tell you,
yes,
we doing stuff.
Find a way to make fun of it.
Make fun happen.
Yes. I've been trying to like keep myself busy, but also slowing down, and I don't know, I can't get my head together. I have to like make a list. I'm like, okay, make sure you like chill out. When the baby's taking a nap, you get your shit done. Don't be trying to do all this other shit.
I can't imagine trying to do 300 things at once with a child there.
Being a mom is a job. Ladies, the stay-at-home ladies out there, shout out. Y'all get no love and respect. I mean, it's just like, oh, it's a typical thing to do.
My cousin was
hard.
My cousin was a stay-at-home mom forever. Honestly, for like 10, 13 years. She's been a stay-at-home mom. And finally, when the youngest started going to school, she was like, okay, I need a job. I'm going back to school. I'm doing this. And I was like, good for you, girl. And she's on the dean's list now.
I mean, it's really cool when you can just like have time to focus, but sometimes it's just...
I know. I like your kids a lot. They're great.
Yeah, they're warming up to you.
They are.
They don't seem to like anybody. They're like, mm-mm.
I don't blame them. People suck.
Oh my God. So what have you been doing? Have you been keeping up with any of that stuff that you said, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna focus on this, I'm trying to like, you know, move on? What have you been doing and don'ting?
I have been blocking people on Facebook. Unfollowing dumb bitches on Instagram. Not unfollowing, just blocking them too. And I'm not talking about my ex. I'm just talking about people that I shouldn't have been looking at their social media to begin with.
People distracting you.
Yes, people distracting me. I had to see my ex this week. That was interesting. We cool. I mean, no, I made him because I don't pump gas alone at night.
This is awesome.
I don't go to like ATMs alone at night. I don't do things by myself at night. So I made him come with me to the gas station.
Well, it's like, yeah, they say honestly that's smart though, because they say women shouldn't even like go grocery shopping at night. Because I'm such a night owl sometimes.
I am too.
That could be my rhythm, but it's like you could get mugged. You can try to have all these Walmart bags. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is
I
dangerous.
listen to way too much true crime. Luckily, my ex understands that. Yeah, I made him go with me, which is fine because he had to pick like some stuff up from the convenience store anyway. Put $20 in, and then it didn't take my whole 20, so I looked at him and I was like, okay, go get my change for me now. And he did, so I mean, there's still something there, but we decided like we're not going to talk for a while. He's about to go on tour till the middle of March, and then we were like, you know what, let's, you know, grab a beer when you get back type thing. I told him, I was like, want to have sex one last time?
Wow.
He told me no. Fuck you. He said, yeah, fuck you. He didn't say no in like a mean way. He was like, no, there's no way I could be able, like, I would ever be able to separate my emotions for you and just have sex now and this and this and that. He was being all emotional about it, and I was like, it's just sex. Which really, like, I probably would never have been able to separate my emotions with that or anything. But
That would have been a bad move.
It would have been.
But still, fuck him.
He's smart when he wants to be.
Yep. When shit like this happens, it's timing. It's all timing that heals. And so people say, oh, timing heals. And you're just like, absolutely, it does.
Yeah.
But in the meantime...
In the meantime, he's been watching all my Instagram stories, and I'm like, oh, aren't we supposed to be separated right now?
Yeah, it's like, you really gotta cut off all, all kind of communication.
Well, if he wants to lovingly observe my social media, he can go ahead. But I have not blocked him, but made it so I can't see his posts. What is that called? Putting them on muting them. I've muted him. I don't need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like unfollowing somebody on Facebook. Like, if you don't want to be rude, you don't want to be their... You just don't want to see their shit every day. Maybe they're obnoxious on social media and they're cool people.
There's plenty of those.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we are to somebody. Everybody has their level of, like, what they can handle with somebody's obnoxious social media. So it's nothing personal if we're still friends. To keep you the follow, whatever. But
you know what's funny about...
what mood you're in. Whose social media do you want to deal with?
You know what's interesting about my ex, and I don't know if he's doing this on purpose or what, but he, like, all he ever posted on social media was, like, his shows. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden he's like, look at me doing this and look at me doing that. I don't know if he's like trying to show me he's okay.
Me on the strip. Like,
no, it's like he went golfing and he's doing this and he's
living his best life. Okay.
Hashtag, I don't think
hashtag crushing.
Hashtag crushing it. I don't think he's doing it that way. I'm pretty sure he's like doing it because I'm not talking to him. Maybe that's my own narcissism to think. But he like never did it before, and then we break up and he's like, hashtag.
He's trying to find himself. He's just not ready.
He's not ready for it.
He's not ready. He's being a crusher. But we'll just say fuck you. You know how it is. We gotta say fuck you.
Fuck you. No, I love him.
Yeah.
No, we ended on like Wednesday. We ended on very good terms, like just respect between us, and we'll see you later. And he kissed me on the top of my head, said I love you. I said I love you too. And that was that. Man. And then I made him listen to the episode, though. I told him...
You have to listen to the breakup episode.
And that's what I did. I told him, I was like, can you do me a favor? And he was like, what? And I was like, can we listen to last week's episode? And he was like, I saw the title and I got really upset and I didn't want to listen to it. And I was like, it doesn't say anything bad about you.
It's not all about you, okay?
Yeah, God.
Other people have drama of their own.
Yes, gosh. He listened to it. I'm assuming he did. He promised he would, but I mean, fuck.
Well, look, we're gonna be okay. We get a lot of DMs and shouts and
yes,
all the tweets.
The tweet. Oh my God, you guys are great. Oh,
it was cool. It just made you feel like, okay, I get it. Just send in the love.
You guys are like, I didn't realize how much love we had until that. Like, I knew you guys were listening and whatever, and if really after that last week's episode, everybody reached out. Shout out to Justine from It's About Damn Crime. She sent us a text.
Oh,
it was so
she's
sweet.
Funny.
Love
she knows
her.
what she said. It was all right.
It was all correct.
Check out their podcast. They're dope chicks.
Yes, they did our Halloween
out of Las
episode.
Vegas. Yes. True crime stories about like really cool people that never got the recognition. And
mostly of women of color.
Yeah. So interesting.
So shout out to Lauren G. She said, bittersweet to hear you guys are going through hard times, but hearing you give me a shout out was amazing. If I lived in Vegas, I'd be at your door with wine and candy by now.
Oh, very
Need that.
Cool.
We'd watch Legally Blonde. Takia said, listening.
Takia, hey T.
Yes. Listening to this week's episode of Keeping It Casual, thanks for sharing what you're going through. Hugs to both of y'all.
I know. We got a lot of hugs, but we're gonna be okay. We just have to say we're gonna be okay. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, we got a live show coming up that we are planning.
I know. It's going to be really interactive, and it's all about giving you a voice and giving you a platform to do something fun and like to just kind of have your voice on our space.
Yes, because we're like at our live show, we're going to bring people up and interview them and talk to them.
Couples, we're looking for couples, singles, everything. So married, leave your kids, come to Vegas.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be intimate and private at DEJA Vu, so there'll be limited seats, but...
Yes. We are announcing the dates.
The first Wednesday in February.
The first Wednesday in February. So yes.
You know I don't know numbers.
I think that's next week. I don't know.
We'll tell you what date the live show is by. It'll be the third Saturday of the month of
blank. Just because we've changed locations doesn't mean we've changed brains. My fake eyelash just popped off.
It's like, oh, what's this itch here? Oh, it's my eyelash.
Seriously, I'm like blinking and then all of a sudden my eyelash fell off. Guys, this is why we need a reality show, because real shit's happening right now.
We are doing a pop-up podcast
First Friday.
First Friday, so that's going to be really fun.
Yes, so B, if you're out at First Friday in March,
First Friday, we're doing it.
Do the art walk and everything. Come find us. We will be
Yes.
podcasting.
Yes, we're going to be podcasting live and getting your opinions on...
Whatever we're talking about.
Yeah.
So, I know we don't normally talk pop culture, but
But please.
I have to get out a few things. So, I found something cool on Spotify. Somebody is like giving you your horoscope and curating a playlist based on what your your astrological signs horoscope
Is that where you got that dope
yeah, that's where I got
horoscope for me?
that horoscope for you.
like,
And
ooh,
there's
it's right on
there's
spot.
a playlist attached to it. I'll send you the playlist, and it's all like, I'm a boss bitch.
Oh, okay.
Because
I love it.
Yours was all about like your future and growing your career and
So
growth in your
cool.
business.
It really was.
Mine was all about like gratitude towards my friends and how I've worked on like having such a good close social group for the past few years. And I was like, yeah, because I like went through a phase where I was like, cut you, you're toxic, don't like you, bye. And I have
Yeah.
like a really good group of friends. That's something my ex has always said too, like, he's afraid of you guys.
Well,
I mean, you don't even have to hate it. Like, even when you liked him, he was afraid of you guys.
Yeah, I don't...
He told me after he met...
He's not my favorite right now, but...
after he met you at...
I have another person that's not my favorite right now anymore, so that's all right.
That's true, because, like, I think I have more hate for the person that's not your favorite right now.
Oh, my goodness.
After you met him at Life is Beautiful, he was, like, so worried if he, like, got your approval.
Oh, no.
And I was
No.
like, yeah, no, she cool. She didn't say anything bad.
If you cool with my people, then we cool. If you're not, then I don't know.
If you
you're
make
not
my
that cool
girl cry,
anymore.
I'ma punch you. Oh my god.
Ladies are protective of their friends, you
It's
know? It's like, I
true,
can't say
it's
anything
true.
bad about the man. He always was respectful to me, you know?
Yeah.
But people play heart games. It's just always so messy, and there's no...
And you know what?
You know,
like,
it's like
I'm not innocent.
so personal.
I'm not
you know?
innocent in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, fucking A, I was kind of a bitch to him.
What?
A lot. Like, you guys heard on the podcast me being like, I like him so much, and da-da-da-da-da. But, like, to him, I'd be like, maybe I'll ghost you in a few weeks.
Oh, no.
I don't know. There was something Natalie pointed out to me. She's like, you know, when he tells you things from the heart, you always reply with sarcasm. She goes, and he seems to be a pretty emotional dude, so maybe if you guys ever get back together and he tells you something from the heart, you need to not reply with sarcasm anymore. And I was like, fuck. Damn it.
Like, stop being such a dude.
I gotta stop being a douchebag. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I never said I was easy to date.
I mean, who is?
I don't know.
Are you? Like,
Are you hey out there?
do you consider yourself easy to date? Like, what considers a very just easily dateable person, you know? Like,
Somebody who, I think this is the traits of an easily dateable person. Somebody who you guys like each other on a very shallow level.
somebody who doesn't have social media.
Fuck social media.
That would be the most easiest person ever.
Right? No,
No
that would
drama.
frustrate me. I like to stalk people on social media. I have some PTSD from like my ex's weird catfish story. So fucking A.
Episode 8, catfish. I mean, shit got real.
Shit
It
got
wasn't just
real.
one catfish.
It wasn't.
Catfish is on different levels, like con artists. Oh,
Fucking A, dude.
I just finished Dirty John,
The TV
finale.
show?
Ah, did you watch it?
I haven't finished it yet. No, don't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell anybody. But Connie Britton from Nashville. I mean, get your Nashville fix with Connie
I
and
love
her hair.
her.
I just love her hair. You just stare at her hair every time. You just and she looks so
I love-
sweet and
I loved her in
concerned.
the first season of American Horror Story.
Oh god, I've never seen all of them. I've seen a few of them.
The first the first season, Dylan McDermott is in, and he is one sexy.
He is a stud.
Oh, he's so hot.
I know he's one of your random favorites.
Oh, he is. Oh my god, I love Dylan McDermott. He's like the same age as my dad, but I would do dirty, dirty things to him. It's funny because like I love like just dark, broody, like Dylan McDermott-esque men who play those like dark, broody roles so well. Like that's the type of guy I'm attracted to. But then you like see my ex-boyfriends and they're like goofy and lanky and like tall and like not dark and broody at all.
I just haven't found the right one yet.
I don't think I could handle a dark, broody like I don't think I could in real life. Like Dylan McDermott is sexy, but anything past sexual with him, I don't think it could work out.
Like, quit blue stealing me, man.
Right? What is going on in your head?
Yeah.
God.
The beautiful man.
He is a beautiful man. Who are some other like?
You know who used to be was McConaughey, and then he just got crazy roles where he just like lost so much weight or got crazy.
Okay, so I actually just binge watched the first season of True Detective.
Oh god.
I did not
It.
know how good of an actor Matthew McConaughey was.
He's such a good actor.
See, and I've only seen him in like rom-coms and like, you know, like Magic Mike.
yeah, he had his role of like I'm the rom-com guy.
Yeah, I'm going to be in this Kate Hudson movie and I'm going to be in this Jennifer Garner, you know, like, so I had only like knew him really as the rom-com guy, and then oh my god, that first season of True Detective is so good. Woody Harrelson.
Yeah,
Woody.
Woody Harrelson. I love it. Woody Harrelson is very sexy for some like
It's
something
that-
about it.
it's
Maybe
that
because I used to
accent.
watch Cheers when I was a kid too.
It's the
Like,
accent and
that
his
guy.
like, because he's a big stoner and
No, something very sexy about his swagger. He's not like really like.
no, he's not traditionally like hot.
There you go. But yeah, he's something about him very. Yeah.
See, you know
Woody
what?
Harrelson. Yeah, there it is.
I have like one of my weirdest celebrity crushes is Bill Maher. No idea
I
why.
remember you mentioning like he was on one time when you were hooking up with the guy.
Oh yeah. That was in the Gina episode.
Oh my god.
That was in the Gina episode. Yeah, we were watching Religulous, and I was.
You're like Bill Maher gets it for me. He's like Bill Maher. What? No, can't get it.
I never told him that. No, I don't know why I find Bill Maher like maybe because he's funny and he's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's where it comes from. But like,
Okay.
I have he's not attractive, and his hairline is like all the way the fuck back to like.
He's a silver fox. I got
Yeah,
it. Okay.
he got a lot of money. He ain't married. He has no kids.
You got that like personality swag.
Yeah.
That's what really gets it. You know, like you could work with a lot if you just be cool.
Yes.
Don't be a douche. Don't just be real. Don't try to be.
Don't be GTL frontin'.
Just be Woody Harrelson, like
Yeah.
swagger. You know.
Well, Bill Maher and Woody Harrelson are like best friends.
Well, maybe I could get a pass from Chris.
They go to Hawaii like every Christmas together, so maybe they'll take us to Hawaii.
Oh my god.
You get a pass from Chris, and it's like that Woody Harrelson movie where
Oh, I don't know if that's worth the pass though. It's like,
No.
no, definitely
What
not.
is it? It'd be like that movie with was it Robert Redford and Woody Harrelson and
Oh god, things went south really bad. He was so hot in that one. I was like, how could you do that to him, you bitch? For Redford, please.
Oh god,
But the money.
what's the name of that movie? Yeah, for $1 million.
But then you should have just kind of sticking with him for watching.
I think we talked about this movie in another
so
episode
jealous.
too.
Did we? Maybe
We did in
Or
movies that lead
Sliver.
to hot sex.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Decent Proposal.
Yeah, Indecent. That's what
Sliver with Sharon Stone. God, I love Sharon Stone. Yeah, movies that lead to hot sex.
That's-
You know, okay, my girlfriend, shout out Yara, she was telling me Outlander is like one of the hottest shows, and
Is it on Stars?
I think it's on Stars.
Okay.
Yes, it's on Stars. And my girl Debbie had also told me about it. So I'm like, okay, two of my girls. And she's like, we went to the Outlander convention in New York. I was like, is that serious? She goes, it's so good.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, it's so hot. There's so many hot sex scenes. Like, you're just like, I said, I tried to watch like half of the first episode. I was like, I can't, you know? I just, it's like a lot of history and stuff too. But
You're
yeah,
like, oh.
hot sex.
See, that's what I hear about Game of Thrones. I just can't get into the Game of Thrones.
I feel like they're like, you have to get past the first, like, chug through the first 2 seasons.
That's
or
what
something. You're
everybody's like, you
"What?"
gotta get through the first part. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't have like a few months to binge some show
Well,
just to
not
get
only
there.
that, but like to get through the first 2 seasons and then it's a really good show. Like, fuck, you need to catch me within the first episode or 2, or I'm cutting you off. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah. Are you still watching Riverdale though?
No, because I don't have cable,
Okay.
so I have to wait for the next season to finish and go on Netflix.
Okay. I just saw a clip of something the other night and I was like, oh, this is
I wonder, you know what? I have
Riverdale.
Hulu. I wonder if it's on the Hulus. You know what I am watching though? The show 911.
Oh god, I watched the first season of that.
It's kind of really corny. Another fabulous Connie Britton.
Yeah, it is. God, that's why I watch it, but it's corny.
Season 2 has, because you know she left in season 1.
Is it Melissa Milano?
No, it's Jennifer Hewitt. Or maybe it's Alyssa.
No, it's Alyssa Milano.
Is it Alyssa Milano?
Yes.
Am I that stupid that I'm watching a show and I don't even know who's in it?
Yeah, that's Alyssa Milano.
What the hell am I talking about?
No, that show, like, those medical dramas are like one after the other, and honestly, my mother ruined it for me. She's just like, oh, that's not how, that they're not even using the needle. We don't do the.
Oh,
she's
so you
a
can't
nurse.
watch Grey's Anatomy? I've never watched that.
No, I've never either. There's like 9 seasons. That's a commitment kind of show, you know. Like I have like seen all the Sex and the Cities. The Desperate Housewives was one of my favorite. It was so ridiculous.
Love it.
And, Nicolette Sheridan, she's like cool as hell.
I got into, let's see, Sex and the City is a season. Well, I didn't watch Sex and the City younger. I ended up watching it later in life.
Oh, I watched it
But I
right when
watched
it came
it
out.
from beginning to end.
It raised me with Cosmopolitan magazine and Las Vegas.
Yes. But like a show I committed to was Pretty Little Liars, and I just hate myself for that.
That show was so confusing. I think we've talked about that too.
Yeah.
It's just because it was so like what? Like, come to a conclusion.
Yeah, and then the conclusion they came to was so awful. You were like, why did you come to that conclusion? Where did that come from?
You're just like, you're firing the writers every year and hiring new ones to like come up with new stories that doesn't make doesn't make any sense.
And I found a new podcast.
Oh, what is that?
It's called True Crime Junkie. So what
Oh.
this girl does, from what I've noticed, is like all these big cases that like the Anand Syed case, where there's all these different podcasts that have talked about all these episodes and everything. What she does is she breaks down into 1 or 2 episodes the actual facts of the case, so you don't have to listen to like 752 different podcasts about the same thing and like go,
Ooh.
yes, and she doesn't come in with bias or anything. Here's one episode with everything you need to know in it. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Oh, I love it. Really gonna get into is like an audiobook. Like
Ooh.
She does 2 books. One's called Girl Wash Your Face. Have you ever heard of this?
I've heard of that book.
She has a podcast too, titled Rise Podcast.
Ooh.
But yeah, she's really cool and really motivational, but she's wrote a couple books that are really popular. Rachel Hollis.
Yeah.
But there's a audiobook called Badass or something. You're a badass?
You Are a Badass? Yes,
Yes.
I've seen that one too.
Is that it? That's the one I want to read because I'm not going to read it. I'm getting the audiobook.
Michelle told me to read that book.
Hey, what's up? It's MJ.
And Bree.
Guess what? We're doing a Keeping It Casual swag giveaway.
The last Wednesday of every month.
And we're also getting you into the very first Keeping It Casual live this spring. All you have to do is go to iTunes, subscribe, rate, and review, or
Follow us on Instagram. Also, put us into your Instagram stories and let us know that you're listening. That way you can be entered into some of our pop-up giveaways.
we look forward to hearing from you.
Woohoo! I am reading right now. It's called True Crime Addict. It's by James.
True crime. I love it.
It's by James Renner, and he wrote this book about the Maura Murray case. Maura Murray is that 21-year-old who just like
Went
vanished,
missing, yes.
disappeared. So he wrote a book about his investigation of the case.
Okay.
But like he's lost his job, and then he decides he's gonna start like doing his own true crime reporting. He's like, I don't have to just, you know, I could write a book, I can write a blog, I can do whatever. I don't have to work for a newspaper. So he created his own path. But this book is interesting so far.
Oh, yes, create your own path. That is one of the biggest things that's been on my mind lately.
Yes.
Absolutely. Create your own path, because who's to stop you from like starting your own podcast or your own YouTube channel and making videos at home, and just stop sitting around like wondering how to do something and fucking Google it and figure it out.
Look at like that documentary American Meme. Look at like all these people like Brittany Furlan, who just started making Vine videos, and now she's like rich and engaged to Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
Oh
and, like,
God. Yeah, well, you know, I think it's not even about like being. It's just like if you have the want to like curate content and do something like that, it's a lot. There's not a lot of opportunities out there. There's a very slim amount of opportunities that you can get your hands on and kind of network and stuff. But who's to stop you from curating your own content, whatever you want to be about, whatever you want to say? I think it's very important to find your voice, you know, and anything you can find that motivates you to do that. And, you know, find your voice and have great sex and fucking enjoy life.
I'm not having sex.
You know what? You can have
have alone sex.
Some sex love. Some self-love, okay?
Have alone sex.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling Michelle today, I was like, you know, just the thought of fucking somebody else right now is just not high on my priority list. Where, like, 2 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna fuck your best friend.
So what are we gonna do about the sex challenge?
I don't know. You and Chris are gonna have to keep sex challenging.
No, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do like a self-love sex challenge.
Masturbate this week, guys.
There you go. There it is.
Use the.
Do it.
You know what though? I was inspired. DEJA VOO. I inspired the DEJA VOO January giveaway.
I did see that. For their DEJA VOO does giveaways
on their. So you're gonna go to Adult Emporium LV on Instagram, and they're doing giveaways like Alicia said in the Let's Talk About Sex Baby episode. And I inspired the January one with my raving review of that wand I've been telling you guys about.
The hot pink one.
Yes,
that's the one I gifted to the friend.
Yes,
who's floating on high lately. who's got a little pep and is a little motivated lately.
Who knew that masturbation would be so motivating? Is that why dudes do it like every day? They're like,
I guess it's like stress relief. It's like routine. Okay, so I could take that sex challenge as well. All right.
Yes. See, even you and Chris could do mutual masturbation together.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Challenge on.
I love mutual masturbation. I don't have a partner to do that with right now.
You know, it's like some things you don't always take the time for, but you know, it's nice to swing things back in the repertoire.
I tried to have sex this week, but I got told no.
You did, girl. You went for it. Well, now we can just feel for other people who are like, fuck you and your sex challenges. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
We just want to inspire something, but yeah, it's like, I'm not having sex, so fuck you. And that's okay.
I could have sex. It's easy to have sex. I just don't want to have sex right now.
Here's the thing. That's what DEJA VOO is all about. There are toys that can just make you happy, and just if you need a moment, if you need that urge, whatever, that's what the greatest thing about it is.
So because we're having our live episode at the Adult Emporium, does that mean the after party's at DEJA VOO Strip Club?
Oh my god, that's not actually connected.
No, it's not, but we'd have to take a little drive.
Those are two different businesses.
Okay.
Probably after party at the Orleans.
Right. We'll go walk across the street.
Walk across the street to the Circle Bar. Party at the Orleans afterwards.
Oh my gosh. I think there's a pub around there, like a McMullen's or something.
No, I'd rather go to the Orleans.
Okay.
No, because we can, no. It's so dark in there. I know exactly what you're talking about, the little Irish pub down the street. No, I think the Orleans would be the spot.
All right.
Get some drinks.
We'll see if we have an after party, you guys.
Of course we are. We're gonna go. We're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna laugh.
I'm not gonna drink. You can buy me at Shirley Temple.
Well, whatever. We're going to mingle and mix and laugh. You don't need to drink.
No.
You don't need to
drink.
Yeah,
you don't need to drink. I'm back on the sober cleanse, so if you guys want to do that. I realized after my ex and I got into a huge fight over New Year's Eve, and we were both drunk assholes, that I had my fun for the last few months of the year.
We take concert season lightly. It's holidays and concerts. 100.
That's what it is. I went 100%, and now I need to back off a little bit, and I'm going just back to weed.
We go hard in the fall.
I do.
I do too. You
Life
have
is
to.
beautiful, and then my birthday, and then fucking New Orleans. I was drunk the entire week, so
I know. Being drunk an entire week in your 20s is like so
Easy
like,
peasy.
I mean, you took a couple days off, right? You
Yeah.
know, but now it's like, oh my god, get help.
I was drunk from September to December, so now I've got to calm it back.
Oh man.
Even my mom, like, I was talking to her on the phone one day, and she's like, man, you've been out partying a lot recently. You've been drinking a lot. And I was like, shut up, bye. Mom.
Perfect. Shut up, Mom. This is why we don't Facebook with you.
I'm 31 years old. I know how to handle my alcohol, except I can't because I'm 31 years old.
You know, it's been, my mom moved out here like, well, it's almost 2 years.
Yeah.
2? Yeah, it's 2 years. Okay, so they lived in Florida. I left Florida when I was like 20. So,
Yeah.
you know what? I saw my family, but it wasn't like all the time,
Yeah.
you know? And they finally retired and everything, and they know that we're not, you know,
Yeah.
we ain't going nowhere.
No, you staying here.
This is where all our family is.
Yeah.
So, but it's crazy. I'm like, oh man, she's like, I feel like, oh, my mom's here.
Oh, Mom, do you ever like?
I've been out here in Las Vegas doing my thing, you know, mom's here.
So like, that's gonna bring up a funny story. Do you ever like when you would go back to visit them? Did you ever like, oh my god, I'm gonna get caught, like get nervous around your mom drinking or something? Like even way after you had been 21, like
Yeah, I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna go out meet some with my friends. We're going out drinking. You know, she'd be like, okay. Then I come home, she'd be like up. And I was like, what?
and it's like way past when she
I'm like, why are you up? She's like, just like, we're chat. And I was like,
You're like, I'm 27 years old. I don't need to talk about
I think I
this.
was probably like smoking cigarettes. I don't know, like drinking, you know, just like stinking like cigarettes and alcohol and coming home. Oh yeah, because I'd always go stay for a few weeks in Florida and
Yeah.
like, see all my old friends. But
Yeah.
That's so
Always
true.
that like fear of like, oh, can't do that. My mom's gonna find me out.
I know, like in the car, on the car ride home, like spritzing yourself with everything. Oh
You're-
shit,
you're
my
a fucking adult,
You
though.
guys got Visine? Who's got gum? Like, oh my god, I'm like paranoid.
Mine is like, my paranoia is always my dad because my dad doesn't like. Okay, my dad's weird about weed. Like, I don't think he cares that my brother and I smoke it, but he hates that my mom smokes it. My dad's really weird about stuff where, like, he'll be like, fuck weed, blah, 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 like, never smoke that, I don't like it. And then, like, he'll be around, like, people who do smoke it, he'll be like, yeah, what type of, is that an indica or something? Like, what? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Do you love it or do you hate it? Please tell me the truth.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
So, like, when I get high, if I have to, like, go, like, I cannot get high and go see my dad within the same amount of time frame because I'm like, oh my god, he knows and he's so mad at me. He's on to me.
yeah, that's always
Just
the
like when I
feeling.
thought Blink-182 was mad at me because I got really stoned at the Blink-182
God.
concert. I don't know. And we didn't drink that night either.
No, we didn't.
We both stayed sober at that concert.
I know.
Good
It's
for
always
us.
more fun when you're drunk. It really
yeah.
is.
It really is. Yes.
Concerts are at their max when you're drinking, but I can always appreciate a good show when I'm not, you know, but
Yeah.
it's a whole different experience the
Yeah.
other way.
Yeah.
9 Inch Nails, shit show. Blink-182, a fabulous evening.
Yes. Tenacious D, shit show. That's what I did on New Year's Eve. My boyfriend and I went to go see Tenacious D. I could not tell you most of the songs they played.
I know, when you're just like spending the whole time like at the bar in line talking with everybody.
Well, see, that's the thing though. Like, we got there kind of early because we were like, New Year's Eve, we gotta figure, like, it's probably gonna be really busy. Let's get down there because the show started at 10, so we left his house at like like 8:30. So we get down there and it's super fucking early. So we go to the bar. We start drinking at the bar, and we're waiting for his brother to get there. Okay, so we start drinking at the bar, and then we're walking around the Hard Rock, and then we, like, stop for another drink. And they sell fucking gin and tonic in a can, vodka soda in a can, and rum and Coke in a can.
Hard Rock doesn't have... Every time I go to the Hard Rock, I have the urge for like vodka Red Bull, and they only do Monster, and it's the most horrible concoction of mixing, and you're like,
Yeah. So
you just want to get turned when you walk into Hard Rock. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, so we were at, like, a store, and he was like, I'm gonna go buy us some beers, and I saw gin and tonic in a can, because, you know, I drink gin and tonics, that's my choice. So I was like, buy me this instead. This is before the show even started. We get into the show, we buy more drinks. And then the night goes on, and, you know, more drinks happen. This is why we got into a huge drunken fight. This really has to be, because, holy shit, I don't even remember the concert. I have vague flashes of the concert. Oh, and we pre-gamed at his house, too.
Yeah.
I popped open a bottle of champagne,
Just so
and I was
excited.
drinking
Like, yeah.
from the bottle. Damn.
You kicked it off with some champs?
You don't start the night with champagne. But that's what I did.
That's later on in the VIP room.
Yeah. No, I was like, pop this bottle. We drank it straight from the fucking bottle.
Oh, every time I woke up after drinking champagne, like my teeth ached because there's so much like sugar in champagne. I
know.
I don't know what it is. Every time I would drink champagne, I like, woke up like the Veuve Clicquot. What is it? How do you say the Veuve?
Yes.
The yellow label.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's oh my god.
I think
Kill your teeth.
beer. Every time I drink beer, I wake up with like a belly so full.
I don't really drink beer. I'm not a beer unless a michelada. I gotta have a specialty brew.
I can't get drunk off of beer. I can't drink enough beer to where I feel like drunk or a buzz.
It's like a beer and a shot, though.
Yeah,
like a
that
Corona
I can do.
and a tequila.
Like when we went to the comedy show and we
Yes.
got beers and the world's biggest
Yeah.
shots.
Okay, if you have to have a beer, what's your beer?
If I have to have a
Yeah.
beer, my go-to, they don't even sell it anymore. It was called Pete's Wicked Blonde, and it was a strawberry blonde ale.
Oh, Yard House.
They don't have it anymore.
Oh.
No, like it was just some random bottles that I found once, and it was so good. But I can't find them anywhere. So if anybody out there in beer land, I like Fruity strawberry beer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they have one at Roadrunner. I went and we got strawberry beers after a dance class one night.
But like my
It
go-to
happened.
is just like a wheat, like Leinenkugel wheat beers, like any
Leinenkugel,
type of, like,
yeah.
any type of like wheat beer. I dig.
Okay, I do like a good like a hef or something.
Yeah.
But I think like also the Modelo.
Yes, I love
Modelos.
See, I like
crispy beers.
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. Or if I'm getting sushi, gotta have a Sapporo.
Oh yeah,
And gotta have the sake bomber.
yes.
Ah, large.
Okay, so the
I haven't had I haven't had sushi in like
last
months.
time I had sushi was when we went.
Yeah. She almost blocked it because before that it was so long ago. Like, I don't, since I've had kids, we don't go to sushi anymore.
Oh,
That's the
yeah, I can't. Vivian would be like, "My chicken nuggets, please."
pho. Like go to get pho. You know, it's like, are you gonna keep these guys around fucking piping hot soup? No, you can't have that.
And they
They don't like Thai food. It's just like
You're gonna have to Postmate yourself some
Chicken
sushi. Or you know what?
God.
When she's at school one day, you and Logan can go on a sushi date, but because he doesn't eat sushi, so it's not a big deal. You could just feed him.
bring him his oatmeal. Eat your oatmeal. I'll have the mussels, please. Bring him around.
Just feed him the goldfish from your pocket.
Yo, those are like the dog treats.
Yeah, it was so funny. You like rolled up to me and you were like, "Here, you gave me 2 goldfish," and I was like, "She just gave me goldfish from her pocket." You're like, "Here, give them to the baby."
Like, here, give these dogs to the boat. Give these bones to the dog, and he'll like you.
Logan and I.
Otherwise, my kids are like people see a baby, and I do the same thing. Like, I lean in, I want to like hold
You're
the
like, "Oh,
baby.
hey."
Like, I do too. Everybody leans in him. He's like, mm-mm. He like lock the shoulder.
Hey, he let me
did.
hold him for like 5 minutes.
Came right to you. Then he started to like do the arch, try to flip over the shoulder. He's like,
He's busy. He's got
fucker.
stuff to do. Vivian is also like, she's super busy too. I love her little extra birthday gift she got. MG's daughter has it's a horse-drawn carriage.
but it's like a motorized
like
one.
the Fisher, not Fisher Price, like those kid jeeps.
That is from the grandparents, okay? So
This
that's
is the most extra toy ever, and I love it. And I'm jealous I didn't have one at her age.
I didn't either. Are you kidding? Like the kids with the electric cars,
Yeah.
those were the cool. It was like, damn, I want to ride on that shit. I gotta ride my bike. I want to ride my bike.
I never got one of those badass cars.
I never
You know what?
did either.
My Barbie didn't even have a dream house.
Dude,
My Barbie didn't
oh.
have a house. She had a Corvette, but she didn't have a home.
No, my cousins had the whole Barbie setup, so I'd always like want to stay over there so we could play cool Barbies. Like we had the car, we had the rock stage,
Oh, shit.
Barbie and the Rockers.
My mom was like, you had a Barbie. She said I had a Barbie like RV, and I was like, I do not remember this. I did not have it. It didn't exist.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's like? I never really got into playing Barbie. Like I had a bunch of Barbies, but like I would sit down to play Barbie, and I'd like put her clothes on and get her all dressed, and I'd be like, okay, I'm bored. She's accessorized now.
Oh no, me and my cousin would play Barbies. They had whole lives. They were it was a whole thing.
They were lifestyles of the rich and the famous.
Oh, we were totally like creating our own like little life through Barbies. Absolutely.
Oh, that's
yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
That is quite fabulous.
I was like, did you get the new Ken doll? Like he's
Yeah.
so hot.
Oh. I thought all I see is like lights flashing over there. I thought your neighbors were having a rave for a second.
I know. That's all we need. We're like kicking it casual by the pool.
And you
again.
just hear like,
yeah, like all of a sudden there's a rave. There's a helicopter.
what? Oh, those lights flashing. I was like, oh, what's this? It's like, sorry guys, we appreciate you. You know what though? Like I really do like that we're recording from home now.
Oh, the vibe is so much fabulous. We have the big screen up. We've got a dog next door just saying hello in the background.
But like we're not on time restrictions anymore. Like we don't have to feel rushed.
Dude, we could be like sitting in the hot tub doing this. Next time we'll have some bubbles ambiance.
Hell yeah.
Fill up that hot tub right there.
That'll be yes, we could do keeping it casual swims.
Hot tub podcast.
Hot tub podcast. Vivian was so interested in all the podcast equipment that you bought. She was like, "What's this for? What's this for?" She's asking me, and I'm like, "Girl, I don't know."
I'm the talent.
I do the social media.
Hello.
And then she's like, I think me the instructions. She's like, "This will tell you," and I'm like, "Shut up!" I'm not ready for that yet.
Dude, she like builds things and puts them together. I don't.
Maybe she's like bound to be an architect. That's a lot of money.
She has a lot of patience for puzzles and blocks and Legos.
I do not have
don't.
patience for puzzles or anything like that.
No, puzzles are like, forget it. I don't have.
Like actual jigsaw puzzles I can't do. If I get like a word puzzle where I have to figure out the riddle, I'm okay with that, but
no, I don't want that one either. No puzzles for me.
No puzzles.
I have been trying though. She's got me back into them, so my puzzle skills are getting improving.
Good for you. No, she like, yeah, I don't have patience for stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
You know what, guys? That's the thing. Now we went through some shit. Now we live and laugh our own ways.
Now we don't care. Now we're just sitting here in our pajamas, like recording a fucking dope episode for you.
We could be baking cookies and you don't even know.
We could be in the hot tub.
We could be.
No, we'll bring you some ambiance. That bubbles, you can't even deny it. You're like, is that bubbles?
I love
the purring of the bubbles.
Did we ever talk about the weirdest hot tub ever on the podcast?
Yes, your hot tub in the middle of the staircase.
Did we ever talk about that?
I think so.
I don't think we did.
Okay. Okay, please mention it quick, because this is things you question when you rent a hotel room.
So for my birthday, I rented a hotel room for the party, and it was this like 2-suite loft like apartment thing, and the selling points were it had a fireplace and a hot tub. I was all about it. Got the room. Couldn't use the fireplace. It was just there for decoration. And then the hot tub was in the middle of the staircase.
It was very strange. Like, you walk up and there's like a winding staircase. In the middle, gated off, is a hot tub. It's just like a 6-foot drop in the middle of the stairway.
Step into it.
It's scary. You have to share the link in the show notes so they can like look at that picture you showed me. You're like, this is the hotel room, but I'm just kind of wondering about this one thing here. It's like, was that a hot tub?
in the
middle
staircase.
That looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Did you get in it?
No, Scott did. Brittany's husband Brittany's
from It's About Damn Crime. Yes,
yeah. He just stepped right into it
and disappeared.
Yeah, we were like, oh, okay. My ex-wife, he was like, we should use it, and I was like, I will die.
I feel like somebody's gonna drown in this thing.
Yeah, like I thought, like I would probably, like he would have had to have lifted me into it. He's tall enough to where he would have survived. I wouldn't have. You know what's funny? Funny story on that.
It was so deep and scary.
It was.
Weird.
Funny story about that. That did all come back around before we broke up. One of his new shows he's doing is at that hotel.
I know.
And he they were talking.
So we're not plugging it.
No.
That's right.
Having sex in a hot tub came up, and he was like, yeah, and here you can get a room with a hot tub right in the middle of the staircase. And I started laughing so hard. But don't ever date a comedian, guys. End of story. Don't date a fucking comedian.
Right on. Well, listen, I think we need to wrap.
We do.
We do apologize because now we're realizing not everybody wants to talk about hot sex challenges. So we'll just have some how about some motivational challenges each week? Just something to kind of keep on your mind. But masturbation is a great one, so keep it going.
So, and what have you done this week for you? Let's end on that note.
Okay.
What have you done for you?
Like just trying to do different things. I'm getting out of my routine, stepping out of my box, just thinking outside of the box. Just, but making a plan, and being flexible with it.
Good.
Learning to be flexible.
Good.
Make a plan. Like I always kind of like have some things in mind, some little goals, and
Yes.
yeah, that helps me.
The only thing I've done this week for me is give myself a facial. But my skin needed it.
You are glowing.
Yes.
You look gorgeous.
Yes, this is not post-sex glow because I didn't get sex this week.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We have plenty of toys.
Yes.
Deja vu has
Yes.
our back.
So let us know, guys. What have you done for yourself this week? And that's it. Well, Vivian wants to say bye.
All right, Vivi's a big fan of the show.
Yes, she's our #1 fan. This one.
Yeah, so she wants to say hi to everybody, and
Dad.
I thought you wanted to talk on the show.
I know, I want to talk about Daddy.
Okay, what do you want to say about Daddy?
I played magnets with Daddy and Logan.
Did you?
Oh,
That's cool.
Say bye to everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Girl, that was fun.
Another fun conversation with you.
Yes, if you have any feedback, email us feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com.
My Twitter is Breemixed, BREEMIXED.
And I'm at MJ Radio Diva, any social platform.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Keeping It Casual Podcast. You get to see live videos, silly little photos of us.
All the dumb photos that we talk about. Anything
Yes.
photo-wise we talk about in the episode, it'll be there.
We look forward to hearing from you.
We'll be back with more gossip about nothing and
Everything. Bye.